Hello my friend and fellow trader, it's Will here over at Pips and Gains and back again with another trading educational video. Today we're going to look at a possible trading setup on the Swiss franc Japanese yen and why I think the top is finally in and we are getting ready for a huge correction on this pair. So first off, we're going to head over to TradingView. If you are new to the channel or you haven't yet subscribed yet, don't forget to hit the subscribe button now and show your support for the channel so I can keep on sharing content like this, hopefully help you become a better, more consistent, profitable trader using my near 15 years experience in the FX market. So first off, this is the idea I posted yesterday on my TradingView channel on the Swiss franc Japanese yen. If you want to get a written breakdown of this setup and analysis, you can head over to TradingView and have a quick read at that. Also, don't forget to hit the follow button as we are starting to build a nice wee following on TradingView. Nearly 1,500 followers in just a couple of months. So first off, we're going to look at Swiss franc Japanese yen. I'm just going to remove all the drawings. And if you are new to my material, I take a top-down approach to the markets. And I look for areas on the weekly and monthly charts where there has been heavy selling before or heavy buying in the case of a buy idea. And then zoom into the lower time frames for possible evidence of price action slowing down. So this pair, again, the past couple of weeks has popped up to all-time highs. And if we look back to on my TradingView post in August, this was a trade idea that I posted that so that here I was looking for a leg down. I suspected the top was in here. We got the first leg down to nearly the first target. You can see here that I was targeting 154.59 on this trade idea. The market did come down there and reacted and then has had another push up to the upside. Basically, mainly this is due to the tensions in the Middle East. With people running to the safe haven Swiss franc. So monthly charts, we're going to map out possible direction and areas where we could likely see market retrace to. First off is this previous swing high from last year, which we broke out from this year, was an all-time high. We broke out and this will now act as some sort of monthly support. Right bang on this area, we have a monthly demand buying area. See, we had the breakout here, and then slight pause, dip back down under it, and the market rallied back up to new highs. So this will be an area of interest for buyers again and sellers to possibly target. To the upside, we can't really mark anything in the monthly because it's all-time highs. What we need to do is zoom into the weekly. And what we actually want to look at is price action here. So you can see this here support is holding here at 160. We've had this new leg up to the upside, breaking out of this resistance here, which should act as some sort of support now. And that's all we can really mark on the weekly. What we want to do now is zoom into the daily. And I'm just going to delete this line here. What we are actually seeing here is what looks like the start of a period of distribution on the daily charts. We've had the rally to the upside, but our first move down. We've had a move up to take out that resistance. Now, what I want to see now is the market come back down and do something like this on the daily charts maybe, or the lower time frames. So its first key level is going to be that will kind of determine the next direction, is if the market starts to find support around this area here, which was the breakout of the last swing high at 166,500. So what we want to see in the lower time frames, let's go to our chart. We want to see how the market reacts. We can actually see a 2-hour buying level here. We actually got a dip down to that today. You can see the market dips down and we get a reaction at it here. So what I want to see is the market kind of ebb and flow back down to here. And if it starts to form some sort of support, so a move down, this could, we start to see this kind of pattern on the lower time frames, starts to move sideways, a false breakdown and close back up above this support, then it's highly likely we are going to be heading up higher, and the top is not in yet. But what I suspect may happen, as we are getting signs that the BOJ is nearing ending their negative rates, either by the end of this year or early next year, which should cause an unwinding of these huge long or these huge short yen trades and give a lot of bid to the Japanese yen, which will cause these pairs to drop pretty heavily. So what I want to see occurring is for the market to have a clean break down back inside this under 166,500, either a daily or a weekly close back in under here. And we may get this by the end of the month. And so a move back down, close back underneath, a slight pullback, and then down. And I'd be looking to sell. For a more aggressive sell, you will sell on the close back under the support, or wait for the slight pullback and then sell the pullback. So that is the idea. It's a selling idea. I'll be waiting to see how it reacts at this support, previous resistance, 166,500. We get a clean break underneath, weekly close or daily close, then I'll either do an aggressive sell once we get the confirmation that it is a false breakout and the market is likely to move lower and it's closed back under the 166,500 level, and then sell on the pullbacks and start building into a very, very big short position here, because this has huge potential to drop all the way down. Definitely down towards this monthly zone. And delete that. So this is kind of what I want to see happening. Move down, slight pullback down here, and if the 160 support breaks, which I suspect it will on the next drop down to here, then expect a heavy retracement down towards 150. So that is the sell idea. Again, it's all dependent on what happens, what starts to happen here. If we start to see the lower time frames down towards 166, 500, if we start to see, we are starting to see it on the 2R, we're getting this kind of reaction here, looking like a bear flag, sorry, a bull flag. But I want to kind of see last dip down here and then see what actually happens here. So it's going to be very, very important to see what happens at 166,500. So that is the trade idea. It's a sell, and this has huge potential. We have the BOJ meeting on 31st of October next week. It's going to be interesting to see what actually happens here. So we could just see sideways movement until that comes out, or we could get a sell-off before that, then a rally after the news. We will see. But that is the trade idea. You can head over to TradingView. You can actually read it, what I am talking about here. Yeah, it's just a waiting game. As always, trade at your own risk. Let me know in the comment sections what you think. And yeah, happy trading. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And I shall see you on the next video, Will, over at Pips and Gains.